So these tires, that's a 205 75/15. That's just not cutting it anymore. They look too small, and they're straight tread, which is not what I think should be on this truck. And they're also just getting pretty dry rotted. The tread's fine actually, it's just they're getting dry rotted, and I want something a little bit bigger and a little bit more all-terrain, if you will. I went up, I said a little bit bigger, but a bit bigger. And this is a 235 75/15. If you can tell, I don't know if you can tell or not, but that definitely ain't a straight tread. That is a mean looking tire. What is this thing? Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner AT all terrain. I'll be honest, I've stood out here for about maybe 10 minutes staring at this, because that is a mean looking Bronco. So I got these on Walmart. They're actually on sale right now on Walmart and Amazon. They were down to like 87 bucks a piece from like 130 something. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. Originally I was looking at a Dextero tire, which Walmart sells like regularly for like 80 bucks a piece. But after looking at this now, I'm so glad that I went with this because, well, number one, it's a better looking tire, I feel like, after seeing it in person. Number two, I don't know about Dextero, but I know about Goodyear. I've run them before. They're a decent tire. They do dry rot over time, like I think a little bit faster than they should. But for 80 bucks a piece, or like 85 bucks a piece, I'm fine with that. These wheels, I didn't prime them or anything, so they did not survive a winter. See, I've already had these, I've actually sandblasted these and painted them before, and they're already rusting again. That makes me sad because I hate sandblasting, but those are gonna have to get sandblasted, and obviously these tires are gonna have to get mounted, which I am not gonna do because I don't have the facilities to do that. That's the main goal of this video. And honestly, I haven't been this excited to do something on this Bronco in a while, because this is going to change the looks 50 times what it looks like now. All right, so I think we'll try to sandblast today. It's literally like a month after I recorded the first bit. Before we do that, I did go to the junkyard, picked up some stuff for this. Biggie is that I got a hitch right here. Actually came off like an 89, 90 Bronco too, so it's just one of them generic like universal hitches, but it should fit seeing as I took it off of one. I need a hitch because we got a little 5x8 trailer we picked up not too long ago that we're probably going to turn into like a little teardrop camper at some point, so that's going to be a video series for not before too long, but at some point. It's got like 13-inch wheels on it, and the Bronco actually sits a little bit too high, so the trailer's just kind of like not that bad, but it's going down the road at an angle, so I wanted the hitch to just drop it down. So all this is just like a little 1.25 inch or what, 1 3/4 adapter receiver type thing. So it's not the beefiest, but I shouldn't really be towing anything much over that with this anyways. So yeah, that's going to get sandblasted. This isn't going to get sandblasted, it's just going to get cleaned up, but this is a front tag holder for a Bronco 2. I bought that Summit tag up there like 1 or 2 years ago on Power Tour for it. Then I realized that I don't have a tag holder on the front, never noticed it. So that's what this is. That's not very exciting, but so yeah, I need to figure out which one of these I want to keep as a spare, because the spare, what is that? It's like oil. It's fine. This thing has been washed like 3 times. Yeah, like 3 times. I can't do a 3 with this hand. Yeah, this spare's no good. So gonna have to keep one of these as the new spare, because that spare is absolutely useless. I doubt it'll even, I don't even know where it'll get you, but it's not far. Ouch. Yeah, I figured that. That's gone forever. Here's just a better idea of how much bigger I'm actually going. It's pretty good little size difference. Width is, yeah, that's a little wider, but here's just a closer look at that hitch. Valley Industries. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a, well, 3,500 pound max and 300 pound tongue weight. And then I'm probably, since I don't have one on the back, I'm going to take the front one off. So if anyone needs a front mount hitch for a Bronco 2, that's for sale, I guess. I thought about using it, but again, I'm going to have one on the back for like a cargo carrier or something. Plus, it'll probably just look better with that off. So I guess I've got the sandblaster halfway set up out there, so I guess let's start doing that. Good? I guess. I'm glad I left these in the sun. Mm-hmm. Toasty, ain't it? Yep. Alright, so there's the hitch. I didn't go too hard on it, I just focused more on the rusty areas. Here's the wheels. I didn't record any of the wheels because, I don't know, you can't really see anything with me sandblasting, but they're all bare metal, so those should get painted tomorrow. Because of the rust issue I had, I guess last winter, I'm going to put a pretty hefty coat of primer on here first, just to see if that'll help. But on this hitch, started sandblasting, found some areas where the metal just got thin. Because the Bronco 2, I took it off the guy said it had been on there for at least 20 years, so that's fine. So I'm just going to be chasing some rust with a welder over there, just going around until I fill that in, until I push it back to find decent metal. I don't know how it's going to go, but I can't stand those being there. With what I want in the toe, I think this is going to be fine. Actually, I know it's going to be fine. But I just rather there not be holes there to begin with, so let's do that. That was actually a lot better than I thought. I'll probably try to smooth that down a little bit. I haven't really decided. This side's a lot worse, so we'll see. To the side, which needed more attention. Okay, so I decided I think I'm gonna try to sell 3 of these tires. That one's gonna be the new spare, but these other 3, they should be good trailer tires, so I should be able to sell those. That one I'm not too worried about for obvious reasons. So I don't want to get paint on those. So all I did was cut a circle in a trash bag, DBD'd the tire, and just wrapped it around the rim. That was a loud bird. Need the alcohol. Primer I'm going to be using. I literally just found it in the paint thing over there. So that should work. All right, the primer's dry on all of them. I went to Lowe's, got some paint. I'm doing a flat black this time. Also, what's going on here? Rust-Oleum. There's too many options. I just need to be able to shoot it and it work. I don't know what's happening with this. Alright, so I was painting the wheels, and then I was kind of happy with how they were turning out. Then I came back in here, looked at my lockers, and I was like, these look terrible. So I'm going to scuff these suckers up and paint them, because they need to be painted. I don't know, I think I'm going to do a gloss black. I don't know. I think it looked kind of weird if it matched the wheels, but I can always go back and repaint them. They literally just slide off, so... I think this is actually how it's supposed to go, just the way that everything lines up. It's supposed to mount like that? I don't know. The way that this bit is down here that holds everything, I do think this is how the tag's supposed to mount, or the tag holder is supposed to like go like this. It's supposed to go that way instead of, mounting that way like down here. I don't know, I don't mind it. But I just don't know if I like it. It's a lot, like right there. That looks a lot better, I think. It's not up in your teeth, if you will. All right, it's been an hour or two. Here's a update on the wheels. The wheels. They're flat black, which is what I wanted. I think they look pretty good, actually. Touch. Oh, no, they're still wet. Okay. And here's the hitch after, I don't know, like one coat. And I laid it on there thick too, because it's running. That's fine. I'll just do another coat over top of it, and that'll make it where you can't see. Also, it's a hitch, It literally doesn't matter. And figured out the tag situation. Took a washer and a nut. And that's what she said. And it's still leaning. It's still doing that, just a hair. All right, I just threw a quick coat of that, well, actually the same flat back that I put on my wheels. Went ahead and shined the center cap up too. Actually put some wax on it this time, so maybe it actually stays like that for a little bit. I'd love to get an actual set of these for the truck all the way around. Up front, I'd have to do something because I've got manual lockers up there. I don't know. If I found like two that weren't too good, I'd just take a hole saw to the middle. The center caps themselves, or dog dishes, what do you call them? These are a little bit too small to be a dog dish. They're actually pretty easy to find. Just the part that actually is already on there. I'm not going to be able to show you the clip itself that goes into the middle of the wheel. That's the hard part to find. And they don't make aftermarket ones or anything, so there's a fingerprint on them. So I just won't show you that side. Actually, well, it's right there. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. They definitely look better than what they did before. And I think that those being gloss will look pretty good with the matte black wheel. And earlier I spent about 45 minutes polishing my nuts. Because these had a pretty harsh winter too. They're getting corroded and stuff. Actually, some rust was getting on them. I paid $15 for that whole set. They shouldn't be rusting by now, but they are. So, I can get behind these. So I really should have gave these more time for the paint to harden up, because it's literally just been overnight since I painted them. That's why there's a couple spots like that on them. But I got impatient and I wanted these mounted today. I got them mounted today. My original guy, he was slammed. Oh Jesus, look at that. Yeah, I expected that, to be honest. It's not the person installing them. Oh, it could be part of it, but it is what it is. It's 90% of it was just where this paint is still kind of soft, so that's fine. But my original guy, he was busy the rest of this week, and then he's on vacation next week. So I took these to Walmart, which I don't usually do because I've had a miserable experience there before. Anyways, I took them there. They seem fine. This is a good looking wheel and tire combo. And I am going to scuff some of these spots up. Try to just, touch them up. I think I need to do that. If not, this is going to definitely drive me insane. So I'm going to do that real quick and we can get to mounting these. I let these bake out there in the sun for the touch-up paint to dry, and that means that they're precisely 14 million degrees in this area. So I'm just not going to touch right there. I'm also going to try not to scuff up my... Oh! Wow, that's going to be close. It's hot, and here I am working on a vehicle that doesn't have air conditioning. But, ooh, that looks good. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could get behind that. That looks front's than settled, you can see that, but that looks so much better than I ever imagined. Summit racing tag on the front. Getting rid of that hitch looks a lot better. The thing is, I'm gonna have one on the back. I don't need one on the front. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty level actually. Of course the ground's not level, it's leaning back not that much, but that looks pretty good. I'm happy with going with the flat black. That looks terrible. Flat black looks really good.